Chapter 5 looks at strategy dynamics. Both organisations themselves and the strategies that they pursue change continuously over time. They alter as the environment shifts, and they change as the organisation's own resources and capabilities grow or decline. The mechanisms by which these processes occur are not fully understood because they are complex, and our knowledge of the various elements requires further development. This chapter explores the current state of knowledge. In particular, we begin by distinguishing between two related areas: interpretive dynamics and proactive dynamics. Interpretive dynamics is primarily focused on describing how organizations react to changes inside and outside them. This is essentially a reactive process to what is happening outside the organization. The second area, proactive dynamics, seeks to plan the strategic decisions that organizations can take to influence outcomes both inside and outside. This route is much more action-oriented, seeking to influence events rather than merely react to them. Both routes have some common areas, but this basic distinction will assist our exploration of strategy dynamics. Within interpretive dynamics, we have four areas: purpose, changing an uncertain environment, fast-moving markets, and resource development. Within proactive dynamics, we have another four areas: seeking new competitive advantages, aggressive competitive strategies, developing cooperative strategies, and game theory. We briefly look at these areas in turn. Under interpretive dynamics, we begin with purpose. The purpose of an organization can and will change over time. The coalition of interests that defines and develops purpose will be influenced by factors both inside and outside the organization. Importantly, the purpose of an organization is at least partially in the control of the organization itself. Under interpretive dynamics, the next area is the organization's changing and uncertain environment. There are three main topic areas: the nature and intensity of competition in an industry, number one; number two, the dynamics of competitor activities; and number three, the predictability of the environment. Within the predictability of the environment, there is also the issue of resource inertia as a response to environmental change. Some organizations only respond slowly. The next area within interpretive dynamics is fast-moving markets. Fast-moving markets present real opportunities and challenges for strategists. The dynamics of the DVD industry, for example, and the format wars in the Case 5.3 show just what scope there is for strategic development, including real opportunities for small and medium-sized enterprises. It's worth having a look at figure 5.5 on the innovation flow process, and a real insight into this whole subject area. The fourth area under interpretive dynamics is resource development and its changes. Resources will change as the organization's purpose changes. In addition, they will also be influenced by what is happening outside in the environment. The work of Schumpeter, the famous economist, on the mechanism that destroys resources over time and builds new resources is particularly relevant. The section also explores early mover advantages, and it explores imitation pressures, helping to describe the whole business of resource dynamics and how resources change. We now move on to proactive dynamics, especially developing first a dynamic business framework. And the suggestion here is that the 3S framework has relevance. It's built around a three-stage approach to dynamics. 1, sensing the changes in the environment. 2, seizing the opportunities that such changes present. And 3, surveying the outcome of such changes, not in a reflective way, but also in order to shape future change. The second area under proactive dynamics is aggressive competitive strategies. There are four main attack strategies: head-on, number 1, flanking, number 2, occupy totally new territory, number 3, and guerrilla, number 4. In practice, there's also the area of innovatory strategy, where you rewrite the rules of the game, for example, 6. The next area of proactive dynamics is developing cooperation. A cooperation strategy is a strategy with at least two organizations working together to achieve an agreed objective. And there are various forms of cooperation, joint ventures, franchises, and collusive alliances being examples. The fourth and final area of proactive dynamics is the use of game theory. Game theory refers to structured methods of bargaining within and between customers, suppliers and competitors of the organization, such structuring involving the quantification of possible outcomes at each stage of the strategic decision-making process. Game theory has its benefits and its weaknesses, and is quite complex to use in much of strategy development.